My name is Miguel. I'm 64 years old now. I've lived in the Amazon my whole life. People ask me all the time why I never fish after sunset anymore. I usually smile and change the subject. But the truth is, there's a reason. A reason I haven't talked about for almost 30 years. It isn't easy to tell this story. Not because I'm afraid. I've lived with fear for a long time. What's hard is remembering my brother. It happened during the dry season. The river was low. Fishing was good that year, really good. We had been going out almost every morning, just the two of us. Nothing unusual, nothing dangerous. Just another day trying to bring food home. That morning, my wife packed some bread and coffee for us. She looked at João and smiled. She said, "Don't let Miguel work too hard." João laughed and answered, "He's the old one, not me." We all laughed. I think about that morning a lot. If I had known it would be the last breakfast we'd ever share, I would have stayed at that table a little longer. The fishing went better than we expected. By noon, our canoe was almost full. I looked at the fish and said, "That's enough." João looked at me like I was crazy. He said, "Come on, just one more hour." I shook my head. "We already have enough." He smiled. "You worry too much." Maybe I did. Or maybe something inside me already knew. I still don't know. We started rowing home. The river was calm. The sky was clear. Everything looked normal. Then João stopped talking. That was strange. He was never quiet. I looked at him. He wasn't looking at me. He was looking at the trees. I asked, "What is it?" He shrugged. "I don't know. It just got really quiet." I listened. He was right. No birds, no monkeys, no insects, nothing. People who have never been to the Amazon won't understand this. Silence isn't normal here. The forest is always making noise. Always. When it suddenly goes quiet, you notice. At least the people who grew up here do. I tried to ignore it. I told João, "Let's keep going." A few minutes later, I heard a branch break. Behind us. Just one. I looked back. Nothing. João smiled. "Probably a monkey." I wanted to believe him. I really did. Then another branch broke. Closer. This time, João didn't smile. He looked at me. Neither of us said a word. We just kept rowing. A minute passed, maybe two. Then I had the strangest feeling. Like we weren't alone anymore. Have you ever felt someone looking at you, even before you turned around? That's exactly how it felt. I couldn't see anyone, but I knew something was there, watching us. João grabbed the flashlight. The batteries were weak. He pointed it toward the trees. Nothing. Branches, leaves, shadows. He lowered the flashlight and laughed. "See? I told you." I nodded. Maybe he was right. Maybe we were just scaring ourselves. Then I saw them. Two yellow eyes. Perfectly still. Looking straight at us. I grabbed João's arm. He looked where I was pointing. The eyes disappeared. Just like that. He looked back at me. "You saw something." I didn't answer. Because I wasn't sure anymore. Sometimes fear plays tricks on your mind. At least, that's what I told myself. We were close to the village now. I could almost see the first houses. I remember feeling relieved. I thought, we're almost home. Then something hit the canoe. Hard. The whole boat shook. João almost dropped the paddle. We looked into the water. Nothing, just dark water. Then another hit. Stronger this time. João stood up. I shouted, "Sit down." He didn't. Instead, he pointed the flashlight toward the trees one last time. For 1 second, the light caught something. Golden fur, black spots. Then, it disappeared again. João looked at me. I'll never forget his face. He wasn't smiling anymore. He whispered, "Miguel, row." I started rowing as fast as I could. I didn't look back. I was too scared. Then I heard it, a deep growl, the kind you don't just hear. You feel it, right in your chest. Everything after that happened too fast. The canoe turned. I fell into the river. When I came back up, Juan was gone. I kept calling his name. Again and again. Nothing. Only the sound of the water. I don't remember how I got back to the village. People ask me that. I honestly don't know. The next morning, everyone helped search for Juan. We found the canoe, the fish, the flashlight, and footprints. Big footprints. One of the older men looked at them. Then he looked at me. He didn't need to say anything. I already knew. A jaguar. A few days later, a biologist visited our village. He explained that jaguars don't hunt because they hate people. They're just animals trying to survive. For a long time, I was angry. Not at the jaguar, at myself. Maybe we should have left earlier. Maybe I should have listened to that feeling. Maybe I should have told Juan we were going home before the forest became quiet. I guess everyone who loses someone asks the same question. What if? I still live here. I still fish. I still love the Amazon. But now, when the birds suddenly stop singing, I don't wait to find out why. I simply go home. Because some lessons cost more than anyone should ever have to pay. And every sunset, before I leave the river, I still think about Juan. I still hear his laugh. And for just a second, it feels like he's rowing beside me again.